The extreme temperatures outside no doubt can be dangerous. In fact, if you expose your skin, you can suffer frostbite in a matter of minutes. Lisa LaPlante from the Kent County Health Department is joining us in studio this morning. So Lisa, we're talking about frostbite first and foremost. This is serious and it can happen quickly.
It certainly can, and it depends on different size of bodies. It depends on age. It depends on a lot of different things, what kind of physical exertion you're going through when you're outdoors. What we at the health department are recommending is make sure that before you go out that you're dressing in layers.
Okay.
And make sure that you're dressing warm. You know, gloves or mittens are definitely a necessity in this kind of weather. A hat to keep some of that heat in, because a lot of heat escapes from your head, and a scarf, because at this time of year when you're breathing in that cold air, the cold dry air can really impact you quickly, especially if you're asthmatic or you already have some sort of respiratory illness.
So how do you know if you've had too much? How do you know it's time to go in?
Usually you can feel it burn, or it becomes very numb. You want to be sure that if you are outside, somebody else is kind of watching you, because they can see the reddish tinge start, or your skin will start to turn white or waxy. So these are the things that you need to be looking for.
Let's go back to asthma. This can be very dangerous for people who already have asthma and that condition, and the cold air can really bring on an asthma attack quickly.
Very quickly, and so that's one of the reasons why we recommend a scarf. Try to limit your time outdoors, especially for younger children. Maybe they don't even know that they are suffering from asthma yet.
Okay.
So you want to make sure as a parent you're keeping an eye on the little ones when they're outside.
Something to remember for recess too as our kids head back to school.
Absolutely.
Okay, a lot of us are going to spend time indoors during this kind of weather. So what do we need to keep in mind while we're indoors during extreme cold?
You know, the best thing is to make sure that you're checking on people that you might know that don't have any family members around. Elderly people can suffer from hypothermia in this kind of weather. Make sure you're checking on them. If you do have to go outside to shovel, make sure that you're dressing in those layers. Make sure that you're not exerting yourself too much. If you start to feel faint, if you start to feel lethargic, go ahead and call for assistance, for medical assistance.
Exactly what do we look for with hypothermia?
Hypothermia, you might have uncontrollable shivering, you might have, you might feel lethargic, you might be confused, or the person that has had it might feel confused. These are some of the ongoing symptoms of it, and so you want to make sure you get that person into a warm spot right away.
Lisa LaPlante from the Kent County Health Department, thank you for sharing these tips with us. We can't hear them enough. We always need a refresher.